Welcome back. It is 8:47. In just a month, the Kent County Youth Fair will return to Lowell. It's all to help promote lessons for local youth and promote agriculture education. Here to tell us all about it, Alex Johnston, the executive director with the fair. We appreciate your time this morning. This is a really cool event. We were just kind of talking about this in the break. This is really something for everybody. Can you talk about this fair? What is it and why should people care about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So since 1934, the Kent County Youth Fair has been a staple in the Lowell community. And so one of the things that we were talking about is how important it is that we touch so many youth, but also so many families and just people in the area. And so we really have a lot of opportunities that students can not only, when you think of the fair, you think of livestock and animals and cows, but we really also cater to artists, to performers. We have a youth talent show. So we really try to touch as many individuals as we can, which is why I am just very passionate about the fair.
Yeah, it's really cool because we were talking that, it's not just open to 4-H kids, it's open to everybody. I mean, like if you have a kid in 4-H, that's great, but I mean, this is really open to kind of a wide range of people.
Yes, absolutely. So a lot of fairs are really geared towards 4-H, and some of their funding, comes from that direction. We partner with Kent County 4-H, and they're wonderful people, but we also are open to all youth. And so we really try to provide all those opportunities that help not segment people separately.
Yeah.
And so really anyone, like I said, if you have a performance that you want to do, we have a spot for you at the fair. If you're a drawer, we have a spot for you. If you like to show horses, we have a spot for you, and there's no extra obligation. We just want you there to showcase your talents to the community.
Yeah, come one, come all
Yes.
is basically what I'm hearing.
Good.
Absolutely.
For sure. Tons of exciting stuff. If somebody was going to the fair, they've never been before, what can they expect out of all of this? Is there going to be livestock there at the fair? Can they come in and draw even if they didn't sign up for anything beforehand? Like, what can they expect?
Yeah, that's a great question. So in terms of bringing entries to the fair, we do have a deadline.
Okay, when's that?
That was June 15th.
Okay.
But
So
there's
that's
always next year, right?
Okay.
So come and see if you're interested. And then, we have the website, we have a phone number you can call, and we love to get new people signed up. And so they can expect to see those different pieces on display. But the one thing that doesn't have a deadline that I do want to promote is the Youth Talent Show.
Okay.
That is Monday night, and it is a crowd drawer.
Monday
for
night
us.
of the fair, right?
Yes.
And then it doesn't have a deadline. How do you sign up for that though?
So it's on the fair website, kcyf.org, and there is a spot there where you can get signed up, and it's open to youth. I don't know the exact ages. I'd have to double check on that. But
Okay.
yeah.
Very cool. And so there really is something every single day at this fair.
Yes.
Let's go like day by day. So Monday you said is the talent
show. Yes.
What's next after that?
Yeah, so there's animal shows every single day. We also have an auction that's on Thursday, but we also have some other highlights. So we're bringing in Bernadette Catherine, the Great Scott Band. We also have 2 nights of rodeo, which is going to be pretty exciting. We did one last year, and this will be 2 full nights. And then we also just have a lot of activities. So we're bringing bingo back.
Yes, we love bingo.
We had lots of calls for bingo last year, so it's time to bring it back. And then we also just have a lot of activities every single day for kids, whether it's a pedal pull, a field day, scavenger hunts. Try to provide as much fun for all.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it's a really cool event, and I like that, it's not just livestock, it's something for everybody, so if livestock is not your thing, we've learned that agriculture education is not just what happens in the barn or what happens out in the field. There are so many different facets to agriculture, especially in our area of West Michigan, where a lot of different agriculture jobs, you could be flying a drone, you could be doing whatever. I mean, there are lots of different things.
Yeah, definitely. Tons involved with agriculture, and of course, making sure people are educated about agriculture is a huge part of this mission as well, right?
Yes. So it's funny you bring that up. We had the opportunity in 2018, so our fair and association is owned by an association.
Okay.
So a lot of fairs are either county or city funded. Ours is not. So Since 1934, we rented grounds from the city to have the Kent County Youth Fair, and we operated that property. They helped maintain it. Wonderful partnership.
Yeah.
But it was 20 acres on the outside of Lowell, and we have just been growing and growing. We serve almost 1,000 exhibitors, and we had this vision for agriculture education. And so in 2018, we had the opportunity to buy 140 acres as the association. So we privately own the grounds, and we now are able to kind of speak to that mission of agriculture education.
Yeah.
And really couple the fair with other events that serve the community, because that's essentially what our goal is to be that heart and soul of our community in the ag space.
Yeah, it's really cool. I want to talk about you and your personal journey here, because not only are you the executive director, you actually participated in the Kent County Youth Fair. Talk about your journey. This is really cool. What was like youngest age you were a part of this?
Yeah, so I'm a fourth generation fair participant, not necessarily at Kent County, but in
general,
Michigan.
Yeah.
And my kids are now fifth generation, and then second generation at Kent County. So if we go back a little bit, I basically grew up there from the time I, was just learning to walk. I was leading a sheep in the ring. And so my family really instilled that love in me, and I grew up at the Kent County Youth Fair, showing a lot of different things, participating, volunteering, and then I kind of had the opportunity to head out to Oklahoma, go to school, learn a lot, worked for the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
It was
cool.
pretty fun. Met my husband, and then kind of came back, and this opportunity opened up, and I always was interested in coming back home, right?
Yeah.
Like I took my time away, but I was really ready to come back home, and so as I'm watching, obviously involved with the transition to this new grounds, there was just a time where it made sense. And the phone call was made, and I was given that opportunity, and it's been a blessing ever since. So I have not completed a full year as executive director, but I have completed a full year with the fair on staff.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Very cool. I love like
absolutely.
you kind of grew up through this, and now
Yes.
you're running it. It's kind of a full circle moment,
It
if
is.
you will.
Absolutely.
Yes.
As somebody who has grown up in this space too, what do you hope for some of the youths that are coming out to the fair, walking in through the gates, looking around? What do you hope that they take away from all of this?
Yeah, I hope they feel welcome. I want them to have a home. I think, as we see, like not to get super sentimental, but as we look at the world and we look at these youth growing up, they're so separated from each other and from just that love and that nurturing. When they come to our facility, I want them to feel welcome. I want them to say this is a home. And that's one of the things that, it's kind of fun to portray to our fair family, but really that's what people coming become, is they become a part of our fair family, and that's been my motto. Like, you have a need, let's make it happen. I'm not a really good no person. I like to give a lot of yeses. And so just having a place where they can see all the opportunities for them, again, it's not just these kids that grow up on a farm or have that exposure.
Yeah.
There's a spot for everyone, and that's what I want them to feel, so that we can bring them together as a community, because that's where we are strongest.
All right. We have to leave it there, but let's put the date back up on the screen again. This is happening July 28th through August 2nd at the Grant Agriculture Center of West Michigan in Lowell. Is there a cost to go if you want to go?
$10 per carload.
Okay. Per carload.
Yes.
A little bit of a discount. Alex, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
good luck with, they need volunteers, by the way, too. So hit them up on that as well. 8:56, we're back after a quick break.